cette semaine, il y a des discussions entre l'Iran et les États-Unis prévues à Genève. Est-ce que la Commission européenne envoie une délégation à Genève? Est-ce qu'elle fait partie de ces discussions ou pas? Merci.
Oui, merci pour votre question. Quand il s'agit de notre position sur les discussions, elle n'a pas changé s'agissant de plusieurs points. Nous saluons déjà la perspective de ces pourparlers et de ces discussions entre les États-Unis et l'Iran. Pourquoi? Parce que nous, Union européenne, restons convaincus qu'il faut donner une chance à la diplomatie, mais qu'également une solution durable sur le dossier ne peut être trouvée que par voie diplomatique. Sur deux points. Le premier, les tensions sur le terrain. Rappelons qu'une escalade militaire risquerait d'avoir de très lourdes répercussions sur la stabilité régionale. Et que deux, il est grand temps pour l'Iran de montrer qu'il est sérieux dans sa volonté de répondre aux préoccupations de la communauté internationale, notamment en ce qui concerne le dossier nucléaire. Nous restons de notre part très attachés à la paix, la sécurité et la stabilité au Moyen-Orient, rappelant encore une fois qu'il est essentiel que toutes les parties respectent le droit international, fassent preuve de retenue et s'abstiennent de toute action susceptible d'entraîner une nouvelle escalade dans la région.
Also, there are talks in Geneva between Ukraine, Russia, and the US. Is the EU also involved? Is there a delegation going? Yes or no? Thank you.
Look, thanks. Nothing to add on the matter and on our position up until now. So I don't have anything new to share with you on the file. But happy to do so when we do.
It's partially Ukraine, partially foreign affairs, partially energy, in the sense that today the former Ukrainian energy minister was named as a prime suspect in the corruption probe. That was an official which has several meetings with the EU delegation, negotiated access to funding. Several member states met him as well. The question is, was the Commission aware of any demands from the Ukrainian side that could be part of this probe, and whether it plans to assist in it?
Nicolas, I didn't understand your question exactly. Can you mind repeating? Was the Commission aware of what exactly?
Well, the minister in question previously said the EU had committed funds to his nuclear schemes. So then the question is, was the Commission aware of any requests from the Ukrainian side for a given quid pro quo, on the one hand, and on the other hand, whether it plans to assist with the probe?
We have no more information. Now, obviously, on this specific question, Nikolaos. Now, what we have since the very beginning, when there were indications that there may have been involvement of members of the Ukrainian government, there may have been accusations of or allegations, let's put it like this, allegations of corruption. What we've said from the very beginning, that this anti-corruption is a clear aspect of the accession negotiations, is one on which we are keeping a very, very close eye, where we have asked Ukraine for very concrete reforms that are being undertaken, and where we see that the office which has been established within Ukraine to fight corruption is delivering, is working, and is showing results. So it's worth reminding that also in the context of your question here.
C'est sur la présence de Marco Rubio aux côtés de Viktor Orban en Hongrie. Un soutien affiché de Donald Trump. Est-ce que vous considérez ça comme une ingérence étrangère? Est-ce que ça vous choque?
Alors, c'est au gouvernement des États-Unis de voir quand, comment et qui ils soutiennent ou pas. Comme tu le sais, nous, en Europe, on a une différente approche. On n'a pas l'habitude de soutenir ou pas soutenir des candidats lorsqu'on est en campagne électorale.
Oui, ça concerne la Hongrie aussi. Et the reports in the media that the Commission is thinking about liberating some funds ahead of the elections in Hungary. Thank you.
Now, let's not mix things. Liberation of funds and elections. whatever we do, be it in terms of infringements, be it in terms of releasing or not releasing funds, this is not linked to elections, quite on the contrary. We follow our procedures. Whenever we're ready to launch infringements, we do so. Whenever the criteria to lift funds which have been blocked, we do so. It was very clear, and it's clear with Hungary, as it is clear with any other member state. So putting the two together in the same sentence is already not the way to go about it. When we're ready, we're ready. We proceed independently of elections taking place in Hungary or in any other country for that matter.
Hungarian Foreign Minister Peter Szijjártó sent a letter to the Croatian Economy Minister asking him to allow import of Russian oil through Adriatic pipeline, which goes through Croatia, because Ukraine is blocking the transfer of Russian oil through the Druzhba pipeline. Croatian Economy Minister Šušnjar did answer. He said that Croatia is ready to help, although he did not say that Croatia will help with the import of Russian oil, but also he said, here's a lesson for the EU Commission, Adriatic pipeline is ready, so there are no technical excuses left for staying tied to Russian crude oil. So my question is, how does the EU Commission view these developments and these messages? Thank you.
On this, from the energy side of things, so first of all, this exchange of correspondence that you mentioned comes following the partial destruction of the Druzhba pipeline, oil pipeline that has been bringing oil from Russia via Ukraine to Slovakia and Hungary. So this is the backstory to this. And therefore, we have this very much on our radar. It was our understanding is that part of the pipeline was hit in a drone attack, which we have witnessed many of during the war. So we have all of these things very closely on our radar, because for us, the priority is security of supply of our member states. And we do understand that the oil imports have been halted since the 27th of January. However, because we have our emergency stock legislation in place, member states need to have an emergency stock of 90 days. So we're not seeing any security of supply issues to our member states. So this is the first important thing. The second is that we are obviously in close contact, not just with Hungary and Slovakia, but also with Croatian counterparts. These developments are now very fresh. They are taking place as we speak. The use of Adria pipeline, which is for crude oil, it is something that we have been. It is part of our diversification repower strategy in the region, so we are very much aware. You remember the capacity tests that were carried out not a long time ago, but we do not have a comment now to make on the latest statements exchanged between governments of Croatia and Hungary. Our role here now is to ensure that there's a steady supply of energy to our member states, and we continue working with those member states as we have been doing since the repower strategy, to ensure that they are well supplied. They have diverse suppliers, and this is where we are at the moment. But we are aware of all of this that you mentioned. But in terms of the contacts between the capitals, we do not have a comment to make at this point in time.
Jelajahi cara baru mendapatkan informasi. Download MetroTV Extend sekarang.